Hi, this is Abby, and I have a new little game to show you today. It's called Haven Park, and it was made by Mooneye Studios. And it's similar in style to a game that I played a while back called A Short Hike, which I also really loved. It's not the same developer, but it's similar sort of style and similar graphics. So if you enjoyed A Short Hike, you'll definitely enjoy this game as well. So I'll just do a little bit of an introductory play of it. I've already actually played the whole game all the way through and I loved it. So at the end of the video, I've just got a little bit of video taken from the first playthrough just to show you the balloon because that's so cute. Anyway, let's get started. So there's just a little bit of a story intro, so I won't speak through that because it will ruin the atmosphere. I'll let you read that for yourself. So here we are, we've got our first quest. We need to find the first campsite. So I could have used a controller, I think, but I was just using the WASD keys for navigation, which I quite like doing sometimes. And when you accidentally press the E key, which is next to the W key, the little character goes pew, which is really cute, and you get an achievement if you press it 200 times like I did. So it's basically just collecting things from the forest and using them to repair things and to build things. It's kind of the general gist of this game. I think the little character is extremely cute. Aha! So we've found the first campsite. And we've gained a skill point. So the first thing you have to do is build a campfire. And then as soon as you've lit the campfire, the campers start turning up. And they're quite demanding. They want shelter and they want food and things to do. So be ready for it after you've lit that campfire. So we don't have enough materials to build a tent, so we had to build a teepee. And you can put them wherever you like, within the yellow boundary. Pretty much. You can rotate them, and once you place them, you can move them if you don't like them. Or you can just take them away altogether, recycle them. And the little campers have all got their own little stories as well. And also characters. So we don't have many resources, and they're quite hard to find at the start of the game. They become a lot more plentiful as you keep playing, to the point where you can't actually carry enough. You've got too much stuff to carry sometimes. It's ever the problem in games, isn't it? That you have too much stuff to hold in your backpack. So the main things you collect are wood, metal, mushrooms, and fabric. So they've kept it very simple in this game, and I think it works really well. And these things are like little markers, which you can look them up on the map. The map's a little bit hard to follow sometimes. I found that probably the weakest point of this game. But as you gradually uncover the map, you sort of get the hang of where things are. It doesn't have fast travel though, so you do have to walk everywhere. Aha, found another campsite. Look, somebody's turned up already. Doesn't take them long, believe me. And you need to keep the campfires restocked, which is quite hard to do because you're usually somewhere completely else on the map when the fire runs out of wood. But you got to keep those little campers happy. So yeah, just as you go past any campsites, just always restock. Theoretically, you could keep playing this game even beyond the end of the game story, but because you just keep going around to the campsites and keep restocking them if you really, really wanted to. And you can jump up fairly high. There's sort of a limit to how far you can jump, but if you just keep trying, sometimes you can get up to reasonable height. And the signposts are quite helpful too. Sound effects in this game are really good too. I love the water sounds. So the idea is to repair all the things around a campsite. So the lamps and fences and things like that. And also, obviously, to build things for the campers. So that we have happy campers, I guess. Now, these little lamps you need a firefly for. And they look really pretty when it goes night. Because it does have a day-night cycle, this game. But you need to actually catch the fireflies to put in those lamps. Which isn't that hard. It's just a matter of finding some. And there's quests in the game as well, which you sort of unlock as you go. Some of them, the campers give you clues about them, but you really need to sort of look around for where the quests start. So make sure you talk to the campers and they can give you some information. Oh, got some more skill points. Cool. And you can fall off cliffs, obviously, but you don't die or anything like that. It's not that kind of a game. It's just annoying if you do fall off sometimes because you've taken so long to get to the top of the cliff. And the coins you'll need later on, not just for buying materials. If you want to do a trade for those, you actually need coins for the quests as well. So make sure you collect some of those. I love the noise when the character jumps down a cliff. It's really sort of satisfying sound. Kind of like a sandbag being dropped or something. And you basically limited where you can swim away from the island or the mainland by those little metal buoy things in the water. It gives you an idea of where you can go. So I'm already carrying too much. So at the start, before you can build a marketplace stall, you really just have to keep building stuff to get things out of your backpack. Later you can trade them at the marketplace for coins. Oh, found another one. The abandoned mule. Sometimes you don't really have enough space to build everything, so everything gets a bit crowded in the space that they've given you to build. But yeah, it's quite fun trying to work out how to fit everything in. And once you've installed the barbecue and the other food stalls and the campers start visiting them, you get coins from those as well. Although you have to go and collect the coins physically. So there was a clue to a quest from a camper, but it doesn't actually start the quest talking to the camper. You need to go and you need to look around and find out where it starts. Wow, furniture customization. and portable music players. Something that other games that should have don't have. So along the bottom of the screen there's a sort of to-do list that you need to complete each of the sites in regard to what to put there for the camping people. And each one's slightly different. Some of the campsites are a little bit bigger than other ones. So you can see we're uncovering the map gradually. And like a short hike, the other game that I mentioned, as you progress with the game you end up going higher up, so up onto a peak, which is the same as a short hike. So it's got that sort of thing in common with the other game. And also both games had a bird as the main character. Although this one doesn't fly, whereas the other one eventually does. He can swim, which is cute. So it's very important to have accommodation and food for these people, because they sure as hell let you know if they're not happy. So you can ride the swing, make sure you do that. And talk to all the different hikers and campers. See if they have anything interesting to tell you. Okay, so now we're into the first playthrough that I did of this game. So you can see we've now got a balloon, which I'll be giving away a little bit, but yeah, I just wanted to show flying over the land because it's so beautiful. And I've tried not to show too much of the island or land because I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it just gives you a bit more of an idea of the layout of this game. So there you have it, Haven Park. Really cute and enjoyable, fairly simple game, but very relaxing to play. And yeah, I really loved it. Definitely recommend it. I played it on PC through Steam, but hopefully it might come to console in the future. I really hope so. Thanks for watching.